Welcome back to Motion Sports, and you see it in the title. Pep Guardiola is leaving Man City at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? You see the badge at the back and the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shows United fan. Shows. What are we saying, bro? 10 years at Man City, bro.
Listen, Pep Guardiola has made Man City what they are today. Do you know what I'm saying? Pellegrini started it. Obviously, he won his the Premier League in the first season. Mancini also won the Premier League. Do you get what I'm saying? But Man City turned into a different kettle once Pep Guardiola took over. And listen, the achievements speak for itself. 6 Premier League titles, 4 League Cups, 3 FA Community Shields, 2 FA Cups, 1 UEFA Super Cup, 1 FIFA Club World Cup, and a Champions League in 10 years. So he's got 20 trophies in 10 years. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, he's had everything at his disposal in terms of being able to control what he wants to control around the club, and also being able to bring any type of player he wants at any sort of time, whether that's
Mm.
December, January, or in the summer. Do you know what I'm saying? But that takes nothing away from the level of football that Pep Guardiola has brought to the Premier League. He's changed the Premier League forever. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's for another day. Every team has aspired to play like Pep. Do you get what I'm saying? It goes far and down to English football in the Championship, League One. Do you know what I'm saying? When I was watching those leagues when I was younger, and I used to have them on, it was kick it up to the big guy up front. Do you know what I'm saying? Now you got players playing at the back in the lower leagues as well. So he's done a crazy thing for Man City. Do you know what I'm saying? No one would have thought Man City would have got to, even with the financial backing that they've had. Obviously, there was no financial fair play when they first came into things, so things could have been different. But um, the owners and Pep met at a
Mm.
perfect time, and it was a perfect match, if we're being honest. And I'm glad to see the back of him. Do you get what I'm saying? As a rival fan, a United fan, do you know what I'm saying? For my whole life, pretty much growing up, it was just Manchester United, bro, and Liverpool and Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Chelsea. It was never about Man City, bro. And he made them relevant. So listen, I'm happy to see the back of him.
Nah, I'm with you, man. I think you've said it there, man. Like, what he's done for English football, you know what I'm saying, has been incredible. Do you know what I'm saying? He did make the league one-sided, but it was just because it was so dominant. As you said, bro, he had all the resources there. You know what I'm trying to say. And you know what? He's gonna be remembered as one guy that just violated, just literally just took the piss, bro. Yeah, he can't come to the Premier League and do his thing. Yeah, well, he done it for 10 years straight, and he left with 20 of those things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Also done
Six
the
Prems in 10 years. It's not
bruh.
easy.
It's not easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Um, and he obviously done the treble. You know what I'm saying? He done the Centurion. Like bro, like when it's all said and done, who's do you reckon is the best City player under Pep?
Oh, that's such a hard question, bro.
Mm.
Probably De Bruyne.
Like the KDB.
Then there's Silver as well. Like,
There's
you know what I'm
Aguero,
saying?
but he didn't. Aguero didn't have his. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think, I
yeah, like
think, I think, because like I think Yaya Toure is up there as well, but I feel like it wasn't Pep era more so. You know what I'm saying?
because if
Um,
you think about it, yeah, Barcelona, yeah, you would probably say obviously Messi undisputed in it.
mm.
Bayern Munich, mad debate in it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Obviously, those Robben, um, there, and you know what, you probably might just leave it with Robben, but at Man City, he actually built his team like this was really him. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So when it's all said and done, I feel like
But
Kevin
you
De
know,
Bruyne is
when you
just at
say
his
build
peak.
your team, when you have every single penny in the world to build your team, then you have a luxury. Do you know what I'm saying? You're in a different situation, but then obviously the best get paid the best, and the best
Mm.
have the most fortune. So listen, I'm not downplaying his thing. Don't get me wrong, because we're gonna see whoever's coming in next. It looks like that's gonna be Maresca, former Chelsea man. Do you get what I'm saying? Um, Probably a good fit, but like I said, it's easy to say, oh, he's been able to get every single player. You still got to build the tactics. You still got to put the players in the position to succeed. You know what I'm saying? You got to install that belief in types of players. You need to install your philosophy in type of the players, and
Mm.
that's what Pep's done. He's the best at that for sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of the City teams we talk about, Sane, Sterling, then he had the Mahrez team. Do you know what I'm saying? Aguero's like
You know
KDB,
what? There's one name that you're missing, bro. Raheem
um,
Sterling, bro.
Raheem Sterling. Sorry,
And you know,
I
like
said Sane and Sterling. No, did I not say Sane and
I
Sterling?
don't know. You might have done. I
Okay.
don't. Yeah, but I think the fact that we didn't even mention Sterling, like, Raheem Sterling under Pep Guardiola was something else, bro. 50 goals, I think 1 year in all
So,
comps, bro.
so who's the player that stands out for you in the Pep era then?
If I had to really choose under, I think, yeah, and I think it might be Raheem Sterling. I feel like what Pep done with Raheem Sterling got him into conversations that he wasn't really meant to be because his thing wasn't goal scoring. And that's what has to be down to Pep's um guidance, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like,
But Raheem
that's
Sterling
you
was a bad boy though. Like I
no
think you're
shows
playing
not
down
for
how good he
goals.
was at Liverpool. Like
Not
young
for
Raheem
goals.
Sterling,
Not for
SAS.
goals. Like that was Pep's one of Pep's first signings, bro. Raheem Sterling. He made him into a goal scorer, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He took Raheem Sterling to the next level. Guys, let
Yeah,
us know, bro. I'm saying Raheem Sterling. Is Raheem Sterling Pep Guardiola's greatest player under his tenure at Man City, bro? I think what? How many Premier? I
he
think
wasn't. He wasn't. But I hear
you
it.
don't think?
Nah, I don't think you can look past KDB, bro. I just don't
Do you
think
know
you
what it
can.
is? I hear what you're saying, but Kevin De Bruyne was always gonna do that, regardless of under who was
But
under,
then
bro.
they won the Champions League, bro. Raheem Sterling didn't win the Champions League there. He wasn't part of the treble.
I hear it, but then again, like Holland. I mean, yeah, I hear it. I hear it.
It's even an
If
argument for Haaland as well. That's crazy in the short time he's been there. But I still think it's not been enough, innit?
you know what it is, I think it is. I think it's easy, yeah, for you to say for a lot of people to say Kevin De Bruyne. That's not no fault because he did rip it up. But if we're talking about like someone game that actually elevated, and I'm not saying that Kevin De Bruyne's game
Yeah,
didn't.
but just because his game's elevated don't mean he's the most impactful in that era. Do you get
No,
it?
I'm just saying. Okay, and what was the question? The question, and I hear it. I hear it, bro. I'm not even saying I might be. I think when you actually look at it, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, he maxed out Raheem Sterling, bro. He literally, bro. Like, he actually got the best out of him. I think Kevin De Bruyne, even David Silva, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, if bro, we didn't even mention company, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So,
I mentioned him briefly as well.
oh yeah, like, it's a tough one, isn't it? As I said, guys, let us know in the comment, man. But I think, yeah, man. Even
Where,
he's, yeah.
where does City go from here? Because Maresca is next in line. What can City fans expect from Maresca? Obviously, you're a Chelsea fan, Han. So what insight is to like Maresca's play can City kind of expect? Because obviously he's from that same school.
I think it's just about who can come in and just continue. You know what I'm saying? Not change too much. I feel like Maresca probably didn't have these players at his disposal at Chelsea. But when you got a team like Man City, yo, you get me? I feel like what it does do, it does reset the league. It does reset the league in a mad way where it's like we're not gonna be doing our predictions for next season and be like City or you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, they might have the team, but they have a different manager. And that means a different challenge. You know what I'm saying? The expectation at Man City from Maresca is going to be totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's looking like they might lose the league. Obviously, there's one game left, whatever. Yeah, blah, blah. It might be going to you know who. You know what I'm saying? See, it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough. What can they expect for it not to be Pep Guardiola City, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I can honestly say that. But it'll be a good brand of football. Um, but winning would be the only thing I might be like, I'm not quite sure. But they got the best squad, I guess. And I was getting to this season, I said Man City to win the Premier League because of Pep Guardiola. That's eradicated next season. I'm not as confident as how Man, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. But what do you think? Where do you think Man City go as obviously a rival fan and as a as a United fan, really and truly? I know you said you're happy to see the back of Pep, but obviously Man City still say, would you what you saying?
I think it can go two ways, but I think more so it's gonna go the way of it needs time and it needs to be
Mm,
a kind of a rebuild, isn't it? Because you're gonna get a lot of players leaving as well. So you're gonna probably have Rodri might be on his way now to Real Madrid. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe that frees up too money for us, just saying.
Hmm.
Um, Bernardo Silva is on his way out, as we know. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
two massive players, and to coincide with Pep leaving as well, that's three parts of Manchester City's history. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Biggest history. That's 10 years deep, bro. So as much as quality the City side have, and there's so much quality within that squad, there's still going to be adaptation period for Maresca, in my opinion, because, and that's not because Maresca is not a good manager. It's because Pep is such a good manager in terms he's one of the best ever. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
In some people's eyes, he's the best ever. Not in my eyes, of course. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I support. But listen, it's going to be crazy. We look at the Liverpool side when they lost Klopp, they was able to win and replicate the Premier League very next season. But now you're seeing the transition of that. Yes, there's been a lot of external factors, but Slot looks like he can't hang right now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting. Can Maresca come in straight away, get his ideas and philosophy? I think you're right in the sense where there's not going to be much change anyway, or try to be,
Mm.
because he's from the same school. So I guess the principles are still going to be the same, regardless of formation or whatever is going to be playing. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think that would be a good fit for City in their eyes. But again, when you lose someone of the pedigree and the stature
Yeah.
and the aura that Pep has, bro, it's definitely going to have an impact. Do you get what I'm saying? So it might turn the other way, where hopefully he doesn't um, get to ground straight away and players buy into the ideas. And there is some growing pains. Do you get what I'm saying? Because listen, man, I'm tired of City. They've been so good, and this is why I don't really have a problem with the red side winning the Prem. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But that's for another day. Yeah, City's era needs to come down crumbling, and I'm here for it. So hopefully Maresca, there is growing pains, and City don't just get it right straight away. But the structure's still there for them. Do you get what I'm saying? But with everything, like we've mentioned, the players that could leave and Pep leaving, for me, there's going to be a transition
You know
period.
what it is? They still got pulled in it. Haaland's there for a couple more years. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky to again get players, the right players, and I guess because again, Pep was probably pulling mad strings, bro. You know what I'm saying? And is it gonna be instant success? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
And no
When you
disrespect to Maresca, but you've gone from having Pep, Rodri, Bernardo Silva in your locker room as coming into it, and then all of a sudden, them three men are gone, and Maresca's there. Maresca's a great manager. He's done his thing with Chelsea. I'm not disputing that. But again, we're talking about levels and elites. This is one of the greatest ever managers leaving. You got one of the greatest DMs of our generation possibly leaving. You have Bernardo Silva, who's been pretty much furniture at Man City. City's most ever appearance under Pep Guardiola, I believe. So yeah, man, there's a lot going on for them. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it, bro. There's a type of transition that I'm here for. But big up to Pep. All jokes aside, like he is a crazy manager. He dealt with me for Barca. He came over to the Prem, slapped me too. Do you know what I'm saying? So fair play to Pep. I hope he goes into international management or something. It'll be interesting to see his next step. What do you
mm,
think before we get out of it? What do you think Pep's next step could be possibly? Is it retirement? Is it Spain national team, Brazil, back to
I don't
Barca?
know, man. Nah, Hansi Flick just signed a new deal, bro. Um, Probably international ball. It gives him less time. You know what I'm saying? Probably has more free time a bit, can travel the world, whatnot. Um, Ideally, it'll probably be one of the top nations, man. And I feel like he's put his imprint on so many other like nations. Like he could go to the Germany team, he could go to the England team, he can go to the Spanish team. Um, but you know what? It's crazy, man. And I feel like it's our generation of like players that we grew up watching taking over the reign. Now, if you look at next season, we got Xabi Alonso. You know what I'm saying? Baller, Carrick, top. You know what I'm saying? Lampard, top. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Arteta, Arsenal. I always say top, but he played in the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? Like it's our generation that's filling in. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be interesting, man. But yeah, who knows what the next step is? That Klopp's still baking off. You know what I'm saying? But which is really interesting before you get out of here is that yes, he's leaving on a high with two domestic cups, and I feel like you can actually go out with your head held high, 1000%, bro. But he never got the big one. He
Mm.
never got the big one in his last hurrah, like, and that's a bit Pep for real. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah. Maybe he ain't got the hunger in him. Well, who knows, bro? You know what I'm saying? But you hear it from the boys. You know what I'm saying? Emotional sports has been our reaction to Pep leaving at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? You really know what you got to do. Smash the like, sub if new, and comment and share, man. It's all at the bottom. But yeah, listen, man, the boys will catch you on the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? We're out.